Okay, so today what we're going to work on is solving a system of equations using the elimination method. All right, so I would like you to put me on pause and do the try this and then come back and check your answers. Okay, so negative 3 plus 3 is equal to 0. And x plus negative x, that's also equal to 0. And negative 4x plus 4x, that's also equal to 0. So what are the numbers that we are adding called? They're called inverses or opposites. Okay, you might have heard of additive inverses. And what happens when we add opposites or add inverses? You always get 0. Okay, so to solve any system of equations by elimination, you're first going to line up the like terms. You want to get a pair of like terms to have inverses. So you want them to be opposites. In order to do this, though, you might have to multiply one or both of the equations by something. You're going to add the equations together to eliminate one of the variables. Then you'll solve for the variable, plug the known variable into the equation to find the missing variable, write the solution as a point, and then you're going to check. Okay, so let's take a look at number 1. So I have 7x plus 2y equals 24 and 8x plus 2y equals 30. So I have my x's are lined up, my y's are lined up, and my constant number is lined up. So I notice here I have a positive 2y and a positive 2y. So they are the same number, but they're not opposites. So what I would like to do is multiply one of those equations by negative 1, so it becomes an opposite. So I'm going to multiply the bottom equation by negative 1. So the top equation I'm going to leave the same. 7x plus 2y equals 24. And the bottom equation I'm going to multiply by negative 1. So I get negative 8x. Make sure you multiply all the way through. Minus 2y equals negative 30. So now what you want to do is you want to add them. So you're going to add straight down. So 7x minus 8x is negative x. 2x minus 2x is 0 equals 24 minus 30 is negative 6. Divide both sides by negative 1, you get positive 6. Now you have to find the y value. So you can plug it into either equation, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to plug it into the top one. So 7x plus 2y equals 24. So that's 7 times 6 plus 2y equals 24. So that's 42 plus 2y equals 24. So 2y is minus 24, minus 42, sorry, from both sides. So 24 minus 42 is negative 18. Divide by 2, we get negative 9. So my solution is x is 6 and y is negative 9. So now you have to check. All right, so you're going to plug it into the first one, 7x plus 2y equals 24. You have to have two checks. And 8x plus 2y equals 30. So I have 7 times x, which is going to be 7 times 6, plus 2y, which is 2 times negative 9, equals 24. So we have 42 plus 18, negative 18, sorry, equals 24. 42 minus 18 is 24, equals 24, and that checks. And then let's check the other one. So it's 8 times 6 plus 2 times negative 9 equals 30. That's 48 minus 18 equals 30. 30 equals 30. And that checks. All right, so let's flip it over and look at the back. Okay, so when we look at 2, I notice that my x's and my y's for the top equation are on both sides of the equation. And for the second equation, they're on the same side. So you need to take the 2x here and move it over to the other side. So you're going to minus 2x from both sides. So we'll get negative 2x plus y equals 3. Let's see what we have with the bottom equation if we keep that the same. If I keep the bottom equation the same, it's 2x plus 4y equals 42. So let's look at our pair. So I notice here that my x's are opposites, so all I have to do now is add them. So my x's cancel. So I have y plus 4y is 5y equals 45. Divide by 5, y is equal to 9. So now I'm going to plug y in to get x. So I'm going to plug it into the top equation. Y equals 2x plus 3. 9 equals 2x plus 3. Minus 3, 2x equals 6. Divide by 2x is equal to 3. So my solution is 3, 9. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to check. So I'm going to plug it into y equals 2x plus 3. And 2x plus 4y is equal to 42. So I have 9 equals 2 times 3 plus 3. 9 equals 6 plus 3. 9 equals 9, and that checks. And the other one is 2 times 3 plus 4 times 9 equals 42. 6 plus 36 equals 42. 42 equals 42. And that checks. Okay, so that's it, and we'll practice in class tomorrow. Have a good night.